Hi, I'm going to give you a quick tour of my coloring station and my supplies. I'll start with what my desk normally looks like. I thought about tidying it up first, but I thought, well, it wouldn't be real. I mean, this is what it normally looks like when I'm working. I've got my book here I'm working on. I'm using some watercolors, and these medicine bottles I use as wells for my water when I'm using watercolors, and also for pencil shavings. And in my desk drawer here, I've got odds and ends that I reach for frequently, such as my sharpeners, and more sharpeners here, pencils, pens that I reach for, markers, my skin tone markers I keep in here, elastic bands, a bottle of white acrylic I use for details, and over here I've got my paint brushes, and I also use these cheap pencils as pencil extenders with super glue, because I don't have any of the legit pencil extenders. And this here, what you see right here, is a selfie stick in a bucket. That's my tripod when I'm filming my monthly finished works. And this is the drawer in which I keep all my supplies. Right here on top of the dresser drawers is all my gel pens right in here in this tote. And I've also got oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had so many gel pens until I put them all in one area. There's some stencils right here that came in a mandala book that I got back in 2005, I think. More gel pens, Tan Mint gel pens, Jot from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Michaels, and under here are this is my Cezanne pencil set and a spare Arteza pencil set, and this is the Arteza set I'm using right now. And here are books that I'm currently either working in or have worked in, and are getting ready to be filmed for my end of the month completed works. So I'll show you, starting with the bottom drawer. This is where I keep my watercolor paints and my chalk pastels. These are the Royal Langnickel I got from Five Below. And these, this right here are the paints, the Art Advantage paints. I took them out of the tubes and put them in this pill organizer, and they dried up when they were taken out of the tubes, but they do still reactivate with water. The black one was especially dry when it came out of the tube, so I added some glycerin to it, and it's not as cracked and broken apart as the other colors. And here's another set of chalk pastels. These are the Dalarani ones in this tin. And here is a box of Crayola chalk that I've used for backgrounds before. And underneath there are spares, extra brushes, plastic paint palettes, extra brushes, and cotton pads, just spares. And in this box right here, I've got washi tape and stickers and plastic tape. And I've got some wax paper for tracing. And down here are my glitter glues. And on this corner here is where these are rags. I keep my my other paint sets. I've got this one I'm working in, the Yarka. And down here I've got Arteza, a couple of Crayolas. This pouch here that says makeup is actually makeup that I've used for backgrounds before. And this tin holds some cheap watercolor I got at Walmart. I threw most of them out and cut the palette up and kept the ones that I still get use out of. And there's some more glitter glues I got from Dollar Tree and Walmart. And in this tin and in this tin here, these two tins, I keep my acrylic paints. And this box holds 64 crayons. Okay, that's that drawer. And this drawer houses all my markers. Over here are Crayola. This one houses my super tips, and this pouch holds the markers that were in this tin. The what do you call those? The Crayola. I can't remember what they were called, but they were in this tin. And I put my Crayola Super Tips here, and I've got more in this pouch with some Crazy Art markers, more Crayola down there, and in this box I've got some of those, the big Crayola markers and various felt pens, felt markers, and in these two boxes here I've got metallic markers and some water brush markers that I got from Five Below. I really like. And these I got at Barnes & Noble, Jumbo Juicy. They're neon or pastel highlighters I often use as a base for color, for pencils. And this tin right here, I house my fine Sharpies and Bics. And this little pouch here are the ultra-fine Sharpies I keep in this pouch here. And I've also got some more pouches. These are glitter markers I keep in this pouch. And this one houses odds and ends, stuff from Dollar Tree, extra pens, what I call the finger protectors to put on your pencils. These two pouches here also contain more water markers that I got from Michael's and Five Below. So that's all my markers in that drawer. And this is where I keep my coloring books. I have a couple of folders that contain PDFs or pages I've printed out to put on cardstock. There's Jason Momoa right there. And the top drawer are my pencils. I have a set of the Faber-Castell Classics, and in this big pencil case houses my Crayolas and a few extras from other sets that I've since given away, such as Sargent Arts and Prang and Crazy Art. And this box here houses a set of cheap pencils that I got from Five Below, and one of them that a set that came in with a Deborah Mola coloring book. And here I've got a set of artist Crayolas. They're okay. I don't think they're much better. After using them more, I don't think they're much better than regular Crayolas. And they sharpen just as well, which is, they don't sharpen well. And this tin houses a set of Faber-Castell Echo pencils. And the Prismacolors that were in this are now housed in this case right here. This is where I keep all my Prismacolor Premieres. And I have a 12 set and a 24 set and some open stock in this pouch. And I have a set of 12 Crayola Twistables. They have their pros and cons, and I'll talk about that in another video. And in this pink pouch and this pink case are my Prismacolor Scholars. And in this one I have 3 different sets of pencils. I have Sevo Vivid, Pelican pencils, and Faber-Castell Echo pencils. Both a 12 set of regular colors and a 12 set of metallics. And this one. And in this corner are my watercolor pencils. In this one houses my Staedtler watercolors and Reeves watercolors. And I think that's it. I have I think I have one Derwent watercolor pencil, skin tone. And this is a 12 set, well actually a 15 set of the Prismacolor water-soluble pencils. I have a few Wilbert stock in here as well. And in this tin I have more watercolor pencils, cheapies, a set of Artist Loft. Now it's funny, there was 2 different Artist Loft pencils I got at Michael's. One of them was in a plastic box and I paid twice as much for, and they were twice as bad. I ended up throwing those in the trash. But I kept the fundamentals, and I also have a set of Crayola watercolors in here, and some Royal Langnickel. I also have a 12 cent of Derwent Color Soft that I keep in with the Premieres. I mean, this is this case right here, and the watercolor Premieres are my artist grade pencils. Most of what I own are budget friendly. I have 2 sets of Arteza expert pencils too. One of them the company sent me when I asked for a replacement for one of the pencils that had cracked, split down the middle, and they sent me another set, which I thought was amazing. So I've got 2 sets of Arteza, and that's it. That's all what I have for supplies and my coloring station as it normally looks. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Thanks for watching.